Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to another episode of K&B Leasing Trips. On this trip, we are in Branson, Missouri, and doing just a local Branson tour, picking up a group at a resort down in what they call Indian Point. It's down by the lake, Table Rock Lake. And then going to take them to a restaurant here in Branson called Outback Pub. Drop them off. I'm not 100% sure what the group is. It's a group of 45, that much I know, but not sure exactly whether it's a family reunion or just some kids that are wanting to go out and party, or if it's a corporate event. Sometimes they don't exactly tell me all that, but I'll try to get some more information once I go and pick up the group. Got the bus here at my home, actually, where I live here in Branson, and getting it pre-tripped up and warmed up. Getting the engine warmed up. It's quite warm today. It's actually kind of windy. I live right down here by the lake, so getting some wind off the lake. So it might be a little bit interesting in the bus, but it's a local run, so nonetheless. But we'll be moving out of here shortly, and then headed down to a resort to pick up the group, so stay tuned. Alright folks, so we're headed over to pick up the group, and right now I'm traveling down Highway 165. I'm going to be going over the dam here, and you'll see Table Rock Lake. Right here on the left is what they call the Dewey Short Visitor Center, Dewey Short. Got confused there for a minute. The dam has been opened a few times. Sometimes here in Branson we get a lot of rain, and the lake will go above its desired level, and we'll have to get the lake levels down, and they'll open up the floodgates here and go downstream, so to speak. Big building off there into the horizon there, looks like a castle, is the Chateau on the Lake. It's probably one of our most elite, top of the line hotels here in Branson. Some may argue, but it's a very nice hotel. There is a beach right here on the left. It's called Moonshine Beach. It's a public beach. You can go in there and pay I believe it's like $5 per carload, or they may charge per person. I'm not quite sure, but it's very popular during the summertime, and if you don't get there early enough, parking is full. So it's one of those things that you really have to plan to get there during the day, during the early time of the morning, or you're going to lose out. Make a left up here. This is Highway 265. Down along here is a lot of the hills and campgrounds. There's a lot of campgrounds down along here, and this will run out to the road that'll take you to Silver Dollar City, and that's normally a pretty congested road, especially once the park opens around 10 a.m. You can, in fact, this road here actually gets kind of busy as well. There is a pretty famous, it's well known at least, not just around here, but even other parts of the country, little small cafe is called Billy Gale's, and you can get some of the, you can get the biggest pancakes I have ever seen. Some people refer to them as hubcap pancakes because they're about the size of a Chevy, an older Chevy hubcap. They are very large and very, very reasonably priced for the type of food that you get. Definitely do not want to get a full order. I am a very big man. If you've watched my videos, although I've lost some weight, but anyway, I was not able to eat a full stack, which I believe is 3. I've gone in there and ate a short stack, which I think is 2, and even that I had to take better part of my food home with me. So that is definitely probably a couple meals, or you can definitely feed you and a child. Also, it's one of those places that you don't go to, or you get there early. What I'd like to tell people is you go when you're about hungry, not when you're starving, because there is a line, and normally I'll wait to get in, but I think that kind of goes to how well or how good the food is. Welcome back, guys. So that Billy Gale's will be right up here on the left here, just here in a few minutes. As soon as I talked about them, I figure I'll show you where they're at. None of these places give me any endorsements or anything. None of them are sponsors. It's just one of those things that I happen to just tell you about. Free plugs for them, I guess. But if any of those establishments are are watching, hey, go ahead and comment. Let me know that you at least seen it, and let me know that you appreciate the shout out. So Billy Gale's will be right up here. Okay, so it's just past here a little bit. Just past this campground on the left. This is a Silver Dollar City campground, by the way. Never stayed there, but it is a popular campground, especially if you're going over to Silver Dollar City, and I do believe they have a shuttle. This red building on the left here is Billy Gale's Cafe right there. I'm not sure why they don't have cars in there. They're it's almost 2 o'clock. That is right. They are only open for breakfast and lunch. They are not open for dinner, folks. I believe they close either at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was kind of taken back why there wasn't no cars in the parking lot, but that would make sense right there. Now, this resort that we're going down into is going to be kind of tricky. It's very tight, and for a big bus like this, it's going to take some skills. So I'm going to I've been doing this for many years, and about 2 million miles, a little over 2 million miles accident free, and man, I sure want to come away from this tour here with that intact. So we are going to do everything we can. There is a possibility I may have to call the customer and let them know that I can't quite get down to right directly to them. I try to get door-to-door service whenever possible, but like I said, this is going to be very tight. It's kind of in the woods a little bit. Actually, it is. They're more like cabins, and so I may have to call them and tell them they have to walk up to me. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back. Sorry I did not film that coming in here. It was a little bit of kind of strange, but yeah, this was really tight coming in. I will film coming out. I actually had to raise the bus and do some fancy maneuvering, like I said. I'll film going out. So I'm gonna wait for the passenger to come out, and then we will be headed to Outback. Stay tuned. Alright, I'm leaving out with the group. It's a bunch of kiddos that were wanting to party.
Where are you? Hey, where are you, man? I'm on the bus. Literally, that's dude, we're on the bus. We're about to go to the bar. If you're gonna come with us, you gotta come now. Literally now. Right now. You'll meet you guys there? Alright, I'll send you the address, alright? Outback Pub. Okay. That's cool, that's cool. Alright, we'll see you there, man. Alright, see you. Yeah, I know this is right there. If I have issues, it's right there. I will support you no matter what. Probably not. That's just on the bus?
Once,
hey, once it's done.
once I get out of here, yeah, let me get out of here first, guys. I'll let you know.
Round and round. Why are we being this way? We're not that group. Luke, what are you saying right now? Hey, start a song. We gotta wait till we get out of here and then we'll do it. No, that's probably not the best option right now. I'll be real honest. It's probably not our best option. Fuck. What?
Alright guys, we're good. Alright, I got Alan out there and we're listening to the radio, so not quite sure how well you can hear me. It's probably going to be kind of loud, I'm sure. But we're headed to Outback Steakhouse, or Outback Pub, not the Outback Steakhouse that is across the regular country that you know of. This is just here in town, but I'll come back to you, talk to you after I drop them off.
Does your family have a soon-to-be graduate? This is Amanda Brown with 417 Pet Sitting, and we've got your tails covered for graduation or college visit. That dog, Buddy, has no idea what that cap and gown means. We cats know the 3-hour ceremony is just the beginning. Graduation reception, crazy Aunt Norma wants 1,000 photos. Our team of sitters provide midday dog walks, house sitting, and pet care while you're away at work or play. Go to 417petsitting.com for more information or to schedule your free consultation.
When you get your so-called custom cabinets finished with lacquer, that dents and discolors and wears easily, think KitchenLab. I'm Brad Schrock. Before builders and homeowners knew how advanced, beautiful, and warranted truck finishes were, custom guys didn't even finish cabinets at all. Now, if anyone says they finish cabinets just like KitchenLab, take a good look at that finish. Then hightail it to a place where better-looking finishes are available in a rainbow of colors and warranty for life. KitchenLab and Nixa. Kitchens that say, you're welcome.
Her mom brain wouldn't let her sleep at night. Hi, this is Sherry Neal, your naturopathic doc at Absolute Wellness Center. Amy came to Absolute Wellness Center frustrated, unable to tell exactly what was wrong. She said her diet was healthy, really didn't have any energy throughout the day, was taking medicine for high blood pressure, and then she started on our Shake Reclaim program. Amy began to realize a lot of the foods that she was eating.
Look out!
Guess who's back again? They don't know counts. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Shut up and wear it to the next. Is that a mix? Who was buying his shoes? Don't look so hard, my heart just said no. The color red, the blue. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls are coming in. They're picking up. Keep up.
And they play Monday at 7.
What y'all trying to do? Magic in the look out! Second verse for the hustlers. Gangsters.
Right,
I cannot breathe. I gotta show them.
Wait, no, do that play right now. We're down 2.
I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. So many pretty girls are coming in and picking up. Why you mad? What's your back? What y'all trying to do? What y'all trying to do?
Welcome back, guys. So there you go. I just dropped off the group, and they're going to do their partying at the pub there at the Outback. Eat up, drink up. It's a some friends weekend type thing. I got 45 of them, and then I will go back. I'm headed back to where I live, because I live here in Branson, so I'm headed home. You know, since me sitting there while they drink up when I live here, so I'm going to head to the house and wait for them to call me when they're ready. The plan is they'll be there for about 3 hours or so, and then I'll go back and pick them up and take them back to the resort. And pretty kind of easy. It's one of those easy runs. You know, famous last words though. You know, those easy runs turn out to be not so easy, but so far not so bad. Hardest thing so far on this run is getting in and out of that parking lot there at the resort. It's you saw earlier in the video all that back and forth and what have you. I actually have to back down into the parking lot, so when I go back to pick them up and take them back, I'm gonna try to remember to film going in. Sorry about all the music. You know, they're trying to use a tour bus as a party bus, but that's kind of what sometimes that's what they do. You know, it's you just try to make the customer as happy as possible. So they wanted the radio up, and they wanted it nice and loud, and kind of a short run, you know, from the resort out to out to where they wanted to go. It's only about 10 miles or so. So you try to make them happy for that 10 miles. Here right now I'm on the strip, which is 76 highway here in Branson. This is notoriously backed up with traffic. This is our main strip, and so it's our biggest tourist attraction. It's one of those places that you definitely want to avoid, you know, but of course this is where most of our attractions are, so it's kind of hard to avoid. So anyway, you're trying to, you're kind of getting a Branson tour on this as well. So I will come at you again, or come to you when it's time to come pick them up again. Welcome back, folks. So the group just called and said they are ready to be picked up, so I'm headed back to Outback pub to pick them up. Get another view of Table Rock Lake here, going over the dam. back. So this is Green Mountain Drive. This is a little bit different way than I went last time. We're still going to go up to the strip, but we're about, this is what we call showtime. Shows are starting to take place. Some shows are starting here about this time. Here next hour or so. So a lot of people are headed to different shows, and traffic gets a little congested. Living in Branson, you definitely have to sometimes plan your route and where you're going and the time that you leave, sometimes on show schedules, which is kind of strange. But if anyone's ever lived in a tourist town, they'll understand. There's ways around here. There's different colored routes, but that were actually, I don't hold me to it, but I want to say that it was almost kind of, they call them congestion relief routes, but the word got out, and so they're now just kind of just about as congested as the main drag, so to speak. Now a lot of the locals use it. In fact, this is one of them. This is Green Mountain Drive, and this is I'm not sure what color it is because I'm a local, so I know it by the actual street name. But this will take you takes you right up here to the strip, and then we'll have to get on here and go down a little ways to the pub. And this is one of the worst intersections. They definitely need a light here. This is this one, and there's a Walmart just to the right of us. There definitely should be a light here, but if there was a light here, I'm sure it'd be even more congested. Right now, it's not too bad. I've seen it worse. Coming out of here, I'm going to probably have to make a hard left turn. I don't know, unless I go down Roaring Valley, which is another one of those other colored routes, which I might do. I'm not sure yet. Alright, got the group and headed on back.
No, you probably ripped it out.
I did it. It's fine.
I literally fucked your eyes. I threw the bottle on the goddamn ground. Seriously.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. I just need to look where we're going.
Hey, did we count off for Zoomy or no?
We're not playing Zoomy while we're fucking driving.
Nick Andrews has a small penis.
Very small. It's very small.
Micro penis.
Micro. It's very small. They say it's a millimeter penis. Millimeter here. Millimeter here.
Let her go there!
Fuck down, Nick.
man. You fucking wish.
Goddamn right, he's a bitch. He's probably pissed the bed and he's ashamed. Because you're wearing long sleeves. Because you're wearing trousers. Not even drunk.
Look at me. Your darkest secret that you're comfortable sharing. Ow! That you're comfortable sharing.
Try a fucking vulture. You dipshit. That's a fucking vulture.
I had a fucking class with your father.
You have a lot of vultures because you are a fucking vulture. All you have is fucking vulture.
Hey, what are these iguanas doing here, man?
What do they do? What are the iguanas doing? What are the iguanas doing? Wake up. All right. What are we talking about? Hey, Brock.
When I came home, I noticed that I loved cleaning
No,
houses
that's
like I would expect from Shavira. And the time they saved me from cleaning helped with my reputation with my family for sure. Hi, I'm Nurse Melanie with Shavira Home Care. And yes, we help Kim in a time crunch. The next weekend was a holiday and I invited several family and friends over. I knew there was no way I would have time to deep clean my house and my stress level was at an all-time high. I called Shavira and asked if they did cleaning services too and not just reputations, and they said absolutely. So Tiffany scheduled to have Amy come over and clean my house. There were so many things I could do instead of cleaning my house that day. I was able to do errands. I even left my dog in the house with Amy, and she made sure that he was safe and happy in his home.
You literally dropped your phone in the trash can.
She did. Even in a time crunch for cleaning services. Find us at ShaviraHomeCare.com.
Jared is there. Also, fuck both. How'd you get different numbers? That's all I want to know. Like,
I just want to know if Jared's there. Jared, let's go to a party later.
you're all assholes. Fuck both.
Springfield had his hits, 92.9 the beat. Happy weekend. Lauren, A1, T6 top 10.
My phone, okay, Colette.
Number one song. What's the name of this guy? 1 second. And number one. I got horses in the bag. Clean those eggs, Old Town Road. Number one.
Nice. Who do you send that to?
It's not the fucking Billy Ray Cyrus.
Right till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my home.
Turn it out.
Right till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back. Horseback is attacked. Hey, I sent it to Alex. Nobody tell me nothing. Nobody tell me nothing. Riding on the track, feet all in my back. Cheating on my baby, you can go and ask. Riding the mood, ring her on my booty. Nobody tell me nothing.
Alright, we're coming in to drop off the group, and this is where it's going to get a little tricky.
That fucking hill, though. That hill, though.
Come on, Bill out the future.
Hangery? Yeah, hey, if it's easier for you, you can drop us off wherever you want. Wherever you want. Wherever you want.
Well,
Nobody's going to be coming this way, and if they can, they can go on the left. It doesn't fucking matter. Alright, sweet. Stop right here.
welcome back, guys. So there you go. The group actually made it pretty easy on me coming in here. They said just drop them off wherever, so I'm actually on the road, or I dropped them off right there on the road. I didn't have to back in off the road, so I actually made it. The group says make, you know, wherever, so I'm going to kind of not take that chance and try to wreck the bus or anything. So this is going to actually end the I don't know what I want to call this. It's just friends getting together and going out drinking. I mean, you know, call it what it is, I guess. It's a bar hop, or well, not bar hop, but bar run. But might make it maybe a little more PR-ish. I don't know. But it's a bunch of college kids that are at a resort and went out drinking at some pub, Outback pub here in Branson, and needed a lift home. They were gonna drink, and they knew that it's probably best not to do any driving, so that's about the best way to do it. So that's going to end the Branson local trip. I thank you for watching, and until next time, so long. If K&B Leasing can be of any assistance to you in your transportation needs, whether it be going out, you know, on the town or cross country, find us on Facebook, on our Facebook page at K&B Leasing. That's the K and the and symbol, the little squiggly mark, B Leasing, or on the website at K&B Leasing, and that's K and the A-N-D-B, or I'm sorry, the K-A-N-D-B leasing.com. I'm sorry, that's K-A-N-D-B leasing.com, all one word. I'll get it together. So next time, guys, so long.